This is Blackbird Credit Union Stadium in beautiful Boca Raton, Florida. Today, a Sunshine State showdown in Florida. They believe their level of football is just a cut above. It's the Florida Gators and the Florida Atlantic Owls. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline where she is keeping a close eye on some injury news that's unfolding.
Hey guys, I caught up with the Owls head coach. Coach said because they are still without their starting quarterback, this has been essential to have a bye week this week. Give their backup all of the reps with the #1 offense, something he typically doesn't do all season long. So they have really focused on more reps, more reads, so he can really hit the ground running here today early in this game. Back to you.
Howie, keep an eye on that one for us. Florida Atlantic about to put toe to leather and get this thing started. Here he comes with the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Florida Gators offense will get the ball first. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all of the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense, their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Lloyd. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
They'll move the wide receiver. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Gators decide to punt it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. The Owls offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And we lock our attention now on Deshaun Martin, the offseason addition via the transfer portal from Kent State. This guy has every tool you could want. He is one of the better pass catchers in the game.
It's been so much fun watching this offense, and a big part of why they're in college football playoff contention has been the passing attack, and this wide receiver specifically, and kudos to him because he had a lot of expectations on him and a lot of attention from opposing defenses all season long. He keeps showing up, and he keeps making plays. Nobody has been able to cover him, and there is no question in this game, if they're going to win, he's got to have a big day.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Complete in the middle. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Sets his feet. It's Lockett. Catch in the middle. It's Mays. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down.
Well, when they were scripting this opening drive this week in practice, I don't know if they expected it to be this good. First play, first down. Second play, first down. Third play, first down. Everything is working. I'll tell you, when you got a quarterback, though, with this kind of ability, and you got the playmakers around him like they do on offense, maybe it's not so surprising.
Left side, it's Mays. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions and how you feel about this, playing your old squad. Like, it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic, and all the memories probably come flooding back. But there's also a competitive element, Palmer, that you want to beat this squad. Like, this is the next team in your way for you accomplishing your goals and dreams.
Yeah, he's probably experiencing the emotional spectrum coming into this game, but make no mistake about it, he has to separate himself from his past allegiances and understand he's the home team. He wants this crowd to get in this football game. You know, he just gave a rousing speech to his guys in the locker room before taking the field. He wants to win this game versus his alma mater.
Rashad Downs going up top. Fires quickly. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Owls in the hurry-up. In the red area, it's Bernard. They put the brakes on it.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. To the air. It's Lockett. It's complete. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And the Owls go back to work after moving the chains through the air. With the run on first and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, Florida Atlantic! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Motion from the wideout. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
All right, well, if you're the quarterback, you know at this point, this is one of those days that I'm going to have to just strap it up. I'll probably be in an ice bath when the game is over because I'm getting hit a lot. We're only in the first quarter. My accuracy and my timing is going to have to be at a premium.
The fake wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. Third and long, you bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. You get to have a little fun, go get the quarterback.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Right side, it's Abrams. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Gators line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Coverage unit all over him, stopped immediately. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. From the gun, picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And guys, Florida Atlantic is on top, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bernard. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. 3rd and long coming up. Looking downfield, it's Lockett. Out wide right, it's Mooney. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down.
Man, you could just feel it, couldn't you? Just how badly that guy wanted to get that 1st down. He knows, hey, we're on our own side of the field. We're not trying to punt. I've got to do something. I've got to make somebody miss to go pick up this 1st down for my offense, and that's exactly what he did.
Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They were all over it.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Changing the routes with his receivers. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires to the big fella. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Owls headed quickly to the line.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Still looking. Turns and fires a risky pass back to the right. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. 2nd and long here. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Gain of 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the 1st. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know
intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Right side, it's Jackson. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on 1st down. On the move and looking deep. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They want to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Unleashes one. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Long way to go on 2nd down. Finds a crease. It's Shepard. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide left, it's Stockton. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. The Gators come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. Driving forward, it's Shepard. Breaks into the open. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Quarterback changing the play. To the air, it's Lockett. Rushes on. Just got rid of that one.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Gators are going to call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Can't make the grab in this. Wide receiver going in motion. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Left side is Stockton. They get him down at the 36. It will be a 1st down. Clock is stopped. Florida has called a timeout. It's 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Jackson. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Timeout now called by the Gators. That's their last one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Lucky to get it off.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Oh, they blocked the kick. Scoops it up, and he's going to try to take it back.
And how about the push from the right side to be able to get a little bit of penetration, move those guys back, and then just flying in there, laying out, getting your hands on the football, tipping the football, and getting the block.
Making the adjustment. To the air, it's Lockett. Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Setting up the screen. That should be the final play of the 1st half. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye, that full Gator head. Let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half. The Gators will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
Hey guys, the Owls head coach told me at the half he really loves the way his team started in that first half and likes where they are right now, especially against a ranked team. He said, I believe we can compete. Our players believe they can compete, and they're showing it so far here today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They're all over him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Turns it upfield. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. Looking for running room. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on fourth down. On fourth. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly.
And these are the plays you know exactly what you're going to get up front. The offensive line does a great job blocking. Just create a little bit of a hole, pound through that hole. That running back, they can't tiptoe, they can't dance. Run north-south and get that first down. Nice job.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football, and you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Looking downfield, it's Lockett. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on third down.
Well, I got to give the defense credit on that. Third down, they were almost anticipating some throws to the outside. They took it all away, so they forced the quarterback to go into the middle of the field on the drag route where everybody could converge on the receiver and make the tackle short of the first down.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Takes the handoff. It's Shepard. Sweet little juke, and he's going to wind up picking up 8. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to the well. Across the 25, he's got room. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. And the Gators are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw one first. Quickly out to the tight end. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. One back in the backfield. He gets to carry. He's past the sticks. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Motion from the wide receiver. Gonna run it. It's Montgomery. He's pulled down after a tough run. Gets it to the 6.
New running back, same result. It's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
Rides to the back. Touchdown, Gators! To throw, it's Lockett. Makes the grab down the middle. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. And we're just about ready to go with the final quarter. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Hand it to the back. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Florida Atlantic races to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Right on target this time. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Wants to keep it in the air. Out wide right, it's Martin. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th. Looking downfield, it's Lockett. Big fella moving. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Extra point here will tie the game. problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Out wide left, it's Shepard. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? He sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Montgomery. Nice move to pick up yardage. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Quarterback will keep it. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
And the Gators want to crank the tempo.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Gives it. He breaks a tackle. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Sells to fake. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Love the play call, love the execution. Late in the game with less than 2 minutes to go, they now take a touchdown lead and put so much pressure on the opposition in a 2-minute situation.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Working the ground game. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32.
And here's the thing, the strategy. You want to run the ball because, yes, you want to score and you want to win, but you don't want to leave a lot of time left on the clock for their offense to get another opportunity. So that's a bit of the gamesmanship going on right now. I think you're seeing that with their offensive coordinator and his choice in play calling.
Back to throw, it's Lockett. Moving out to the right. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
And obviously that wasn't a great play for this offense, but the defense did their job. They flushed him outside the pocket. But nothing worse than getting tackling in bounds or throwing it for a 4-yard gain, letting that clock tick. Nice job throwing it away, saving as much time as you can.
He's changing the play. Trying to establish the run. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. See some running room. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he gets rid of it.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Hauls it in. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. They'll move the wide receiver. Straight ahead, it's Montgomery. Knocked down immediately. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
Just feeds the running back. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Timeout called by the defense, 27 seconds to go. Takes a handoff. It's Montgomery. He's knocked down immediately, tried to catch them napping on the run and nothing doing. The defense will use a timeout and the clock is stopped with 24 seconds left. Kick is in the air. They'll field this one in tight quarters. Taken down right away. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Looking downfield, it's Lockett. Buying time to his right. Fires downfield. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.